Hi, my lovely Aquarians. Welcome back to Tarot Talks. I hope you guys are doing good and are safe with your family and loved ones. So, Aquarians, today we are going to do the collective reading for your sign for the month of June 2024. Please note it's a collective reading and it might not resonate with all. So, just take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. You would also want to check other signs in your birth chart for a better and clear understanding. Also, guys, if any of this is your story, if any of this resonates with you, do give the video a thumbs up, drop comments, share your experiences, and last but not the least, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. So guys, while pre-shuffling, initially the first pair that fell was Fool cards and Seven of Pentacles. Now Seven of Pentacles has been showing up a lot in your energy. Some of you guys are literally waiting for something, especially in terms of your financial condition. Maybe you're waiting for your raise, hike, appraisal, or your profits if you are into business, or your investments to mature. Someone really wants to break free, do what lot of things, has a lot of plans, travel plans, want to explore the world, but is stuck because of the financial responsibilities. That's the kind of energy I was getting. Another thing is someone is absolutely in the overthinking mode. You are like you are emotional about some topic or some subject, and it's kind of making you difficult to sleep at night. Okay, it's making you anxious, making you sit in the energy of overthinking mode. Guys, afterwards when I started pre-shuffling the other deck, my goodness, it was raining major arcanas. Like literally it was as if the deck had decided that only and only major arcanas will pop out of that deck. Okay, so someone is definitely going through lot of going or is in for a lot of major life events in which involves new relationship. Probably you'll get married. I saw Emperor and Empress, my favorite divine counterpart energy. Yes, marriage is definitely on the cards, and you'll travel abroad after that, for your, say, your honeymoon or whatever. Death card, transformation, major transformation. Also, some of you guys, you were stuck in some situation for quite some time. Okay, but the thing is, it's really time to take a step back and ask yourself certain questions. Maybe you are already asking certain questions, but the thing is, the question is, are you learning your lessons? Have you learned your lessons? If not, the cycle is going to repeat. You're going to end up making, or rather attracting or manifesting same events, similar events, similar incidents in your life, until you learn your lesson. Okay, so there was Hermit, there was Hanged Man, which actually said that, pause, take a pause, take a step back, contemplate. Okay, are you learning your lesson? That's the question. Also guys, it was Virgo energy, Piscean energy. Someone really badly needs a break over here, so maybe you can plan a short break and take some time off and maybe travel. Okay, or just spend some good quality time with yourself in your own company. You really need that isolation, is what I was getting. Someone really needs some time with self, is what I was getting. My goodness, there was so many major arcanas, guys. It kind of put me in a state, like, I started resisting it, like, okay, wait, it's like too much to handle. Okay, it's like too much to handle kind of energy for me. Probably someone out there, Aquas, you're going through that energy wherein you are like, so many things are happening all of a sudden, and so many major things that it's kind of it's taking you time to process and digest it. Okay, many happy changes also is what I was seeing, especially related to someone's relationship. Someone is definitely going to get married, is what I'm getting. Okay, so with that, let's get started, guys, and let's see what message we have for you guys in your main reading. That talk about major arcanas, and there you go. Like, really, guys, by the way, 7 number has been showing a lot. Maybe you have 7 in your birth chart, or your probably 7 number holds a lot of significance for you. I saw 7 of Pentacles a couple of times. Like I said, I saw 7 of Cups and 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups, and what is remaining? 7 of Swords I didn't see, but what else is remaining, guys? How did I forget my elements? Wands, Cups, Swords, and Pentacles. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles is what I saw a couple of times. Yeah. Yeah, the fool has been showing up. There you go, your own energy. My God, guys, are you literally kidding me? You are raining major arcanas, like literally. My goodness, I am just in awe of your cards. I think we are pretty much good when it comes to camera. Yeah, I think we are good. So your the health energy, sorry, not main, your health energy or health card is showing up as Ace of Wands. Some of you guys might be trying something new in terms of your fitness regime. Maybe you are trying different workouts, different diet patterns. Maybe you are consulting a nutritionist. Maybe you have enrolled yourself to a new gym or Zumba class or yoga, whatever. Like experimenting when it comes to your fitness, okay, fitness goals, and you are quite kicked up about it and you are quite excited about it. This is something which you are really really looking forward to do. Okay, you are basically looking at the like we say, the pink of your health, your fitness levels are quite good currently and your energy levels are quite good currently. Okay, touch wood, thousand times touch wood, and I am really inspired, guys. You are really taking good care of your physical fitness, and you are making it a priority and you are actually experimenting, and it's like something that you are enjoying. Okay, you're not doing anything out of boredom. It is something which you are enjoying, which is very rare. Otherwise, when it comes to working out or diet, sometimes or other many times it might get or it tends to get boring, but that's not the case with you, right? So very nice energy in terms of your health. Okay, good to see that. Your current energy is High Priestess. Okay, some of you guys, your intuition could be at peak. You could be experiencing a lot of synchronicities, like if you're thinking about someone, that someone calls you all of a sudden. Okay, that could be the case. And that I have aqua in my birth chart. I'm aqua moon when it comes to the Western astrological chart. And you know what happened yesterday? I just woke up and I saw there were only two mangoes left in my house, and I was like, okay, this is the last of the mangoes that I want to have this season. And I was thinking, I didn't eat many mangoes this time. Okay, I was quite unwell for the first 5 months of this year, and then you won't believe it, all of a sudden, like within an hour, my friend's father, he texted me and said, I'm sending you some mangoes, so when will you be at home? And you won't believe it, guys, he sent me one box full of mangoes. Now that is what I call real and true synchronicity. And I can tell you guys, it was so surprising and it was so joyful. Like, so the bottom line being that you could be experiencing such synchronicities, and there are no coincidences. These are the angels working for you. This is the divine timing. Now I really have this weird feeling that it was my father probably who had sent me those mangoes, like literally wish come true kind of a thing. So I like to believe such things, and they are very much true. So basically I'm saying that for someone, your intuition could be at the highest. So trust your intuition, trust your gut feeling. There is that inner voice, that tiny voice, that strong hunch deep down in your belly, that is there for a reason. If you guys, I got a call, but yeah, sorry for the interruption. So I was saying that if you have a hunch about anything, do pay attention to that. I also feel that some of you guys, I saw a lot of clutter in your energy, by the way, for someone out there. So please try to meditate if you can. There is a strong Piscean energy showing up right at the center of your reading. This is a Piscean card, by the way. Maybe you have Pisces in your birth chart or you're dealing with a fellow Piscean. Guys, basically, yeah, some of you guys might be consulting an astrologer, or you might be even consulting a tarot reading. Like you are here watching a tarot reading, okay? This tarot reading, for instance, okay? So you might be seeking some guidance externally. Okay, that is also one possibility. Is that what I'm getting in your current energy? Talking about your block is Three of Wands. Seven of Pentacles is an energy of waiting, a period of pause or a period of halt. Okay, wherein you are like literally kind of waiting for things to happen. Likewise, three of wands is also an energy wherein you're kind of waiting for things to happen, or for the right time. Like for example, maybe you have planned travel, so you're waiting for the travel date. Like you're prepared, you have booked your flights, done all the bookings, and all you're doing is waiting for the travel day. Okay, the day when you'll sit will you when we will board that flight or catch that bus. Okay, so basically someone out there has done all his work, all his research, his or her, I mean, all the research, all the work, and now you're actually waiting to strike the nail. Okay, and this could be little challenging, because it could be testing your patience. You might be wearing out of patience, and you might be feeling, oh my god, it's taking really longer. When will the days pass? When will this happen? Okay, so yes, this wait time is something which is kind of becoming a blocker for some of you guys. Okay, it is kind of literally kind of maybe making you impatient is what I'm getting. A lot of impatience is what I'm getting over here. Okay, the advice is Seven of Wands. Okay, now this similar energy I had gotten for Capricorn. I have Capricorn also in my birth chart. So Seven of Wands is like this card is basically of a lot of struggle. Okay, it's about dealing or tackling with a lot of obstacles at a time. So guys, if at all if you have to deal with someone, make sure first of all you're assertive. Okay, don't come across as a person who gets offended or who is like always defensive or in a defensive mode. Okay, that kind of could be the spoiler. And people usually don't like to interact with someone who takes things too personally. Okay, or who just snaps just because he or she is in the habit of being defensive. Okay, so make sure that you have control over the situation, but at the same time you have control over your own mind. You are not take things too personally. Take everything with a pinch of salt. Okay, and guard your self-worth, guard your self-esteem. Okay, be prepared is what the advice or what the energy is coming up as. Okay, be prepared for everything. Do not expect much from anyone or any situation. Okay, whatever it is, just accept it as your soul contract, and just deal with it with integrity is what your advice coming up as. Okay, and I don't remember using this word ever in any of my readings, guys, but since I spoke since it came out of my mouth, I'm really liking it. Like the ability or the capability to deal with any challenge with integrity, maintaining your sanity and your self-worth, is it gives, it's an another level's freedom. Okay, it's another level, it's a game to another level is what I feel personally. Okay, so that's your advice, guys. Do not anyone ruffle you. Okay, do not anyone ruffle the peace of your mind. Okay, that's very very important. Your outcome is Six of Cups. Maybe you guys might miss someone, start missing someone, or you might be already missing someone from your past, or someone from your past might show up in your energy. Okay, you might end up meeting your old friend or your cousins or whom you have not met over years, or a childhood friend. Okay, someone from your school, probably your ex colleague. Okay, so someone from your past might bump into you, and it might make you quite nostalgic. Okay, you might just come together and relive the old days. Okay, the good times that you had spent together. Okay, that's what's showing up in your output, and it's a very cute energy. I really really liked it. I really liked it. Eight of Cups, yeah. Eight of Cups and Six of Swords both are showing that you should really walk away from the toxicity or something that is actually pulling you down. Okay, you really don't need to participate into anyone's circus or anyone's bad blood. Okay, just choose your peace, choose your sanity, and just point blank walk away. Okay, that's showing up over here. Aquarian energy showing up over here. Star energy, this energy is basically about healing. So healing need not be just physical healing. Okay, Healing is also emotional healing, okay? Heal over whatever hurt you have had in the past, or whatever things or incidents or events that have hurt you in the past, okay? So try to work on that and try to heal yourself, so that your soul, it ascends spiritually, okay? Just have this knowledge always at the back of your mind, that things happen for a reason. Things happen because your soul has signed a contract before taking birth on this planet earth. It had to learn certain lessons, and that's why certain unfortunate events happen with us. But I've been saying, right from the pre-shuffling energy, the most important thing is to learn lessons. Are you doing that? If not, you're going to repeat the same events, similar events and episodes, guys. Just trust me on that, okay? So yeah, Aquarian energy and energy of healing is showing up over here. Fool card, like I said, someone really wants to break free and take the leap of faith. And I think you should, okay? Nothing should hold you back, but at the same time, make sure that you're not acting like a fool, like acting foolish, okay? Make sure you're taking calculated risk. You're not jeopardizing yourself as well as the people that you love, okay? So always keep that in mind. Make the use of the experience, the rich experience that life has given you, okay? That's there in this bag with you, okay? Carry it with you and make use of that experience, okay? Yeah, reach for the sky, reach for the stars, but always take calculated risk, okay? So that's showing up over here. For some of you guys, it is time to take action, okay? It's definitely time to take action. Communicate your point clearly, assertively, not rudely though, but not arrogantly, okay? King of swords sometimes can appear to be rude energy, okay? Though this king is very straightforward and very upfront, but this person can come out as a rude person. So we don't want to be rude and hurt anyone. At the same time, we have to communicate our point clearly without any ambiguity. So do that, take that action, go ahead and do that, okay? Do the needful is what the angels are saying, guys. Somehow someone's kids are definitely showing up over here. Kids are kind of something related to kids, okay? Some news related to kids. Maybe your kids might have fared good in exams. There were a lot of recently we had 10th or 12th board exam results. Maybe your kids fared well in that. Maybe you are planning for a vacation with your kids. Maybe you want to go out somewhere with your kids, something related to kids, I mean, okay? But someone's kids are showing up very very strongly over here, Aquas. For others, uh, this sun card is showing up that good days are lying ahead for you guys. Good days are waiting for you guys. So yes, you can definitely aim higher, dream higher, and reach for the sky, okay? The star card also talks about chasing your dreams. So look at how this full energy is looking up in the sky, high in the sky, okay? And is very carefree and very energetic, and is very excited, okay? And there are the stars over here. This person is just waiting to chase his or her dreams, and it's a lovely energy. You guys are definitely going to succeed in that, is what I am getting over here. This sun card is talking about a positive trend. It's talking about success for you guys, okay? So just go for that leap of faith, is what this energy at least is telling over here. Very beautiful energy, guys. Different kind of energies are involved over here, okay? And I like that. Let's pull one message from this beautiful deck, guys, and see what message, what the angels have to say. That jumped right away. New moon in Sagittarius. This thing is focus on the positive. Yeah, actually when I had paused before shuffling this, it was because this cards along with this energy is telling me that you don't need to participate into any negativity. Instead, focus on your dreams, focus on your goals, and keep chasing those goals. Maintain your momentum of positive energy, and just keep on aiming high, and keep on chasing the good, okay? Focus on the positive, okay? You don't have to get into negativity. Do not get into anyone's ruckus, negative talks, okay? Small talks, okay? Just focus on the good. focus on the positive and manifest positive things in your life. Okay, very beautiful message over here, very simple and straight message rather. Okay, so guys, as we are already in the month of June with the blink of an eye, like literally, let's take stock of the situation. Let's see what message your soul needs to learn for the rest of this year. Okay, okay, we don't want so many lessons. Let me keep it back. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Guys, this card had flipped up while pre-shuffling also. It was it's very very important, and this card always makes me pause and think. Okay, it's so important to forgive yourself first and foremost, and then forgive others. Okay, because forgiveness is something, if we don't do right, we turn bitter and we turn angry and we turn negative, which in turn is very detrimental for our own well-being. So over the years, in hindsight, I've learned that forgiveness is important for us, not for the other person. It's more and more, rather it's completely for us and not for others. So yes, I know it kind of might irritate you when you see this message. It used to irritate me a lot. It still does sometimes, about or for some people, or certain incidents, but in hindsight, when I calm down, I think that I deserve peace of mind. Okay, and I start practicing forgiveness, and I always begin with myself. Okay, so yeah, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Yeah, it definitely blocks good energy that wants to come our way. Okay, a very very deep and profound message, guys. Do contemplate over it. Okay, really do contemplate over it. So Aquas, like I said, it was really a good reading, with different energies, different messages. It wasn't a specific reading, which really scares me because people don't like when it's specific. So yeah, I will leave it at that, guys. I'll see you next one directly. Till then, stay safe, stay blessed. Bye, take care.